You know, Calvin University professors and students are digging deep to discover more and more about rare diseases. Now, they're doing this in the lab through research, and in recent years, they've been applying what they've learned to support those in the West Michigan community who are impacted by rare diseases. Now, today, we're joined by the professors leading the charge, Rachel and Amy, and a couple of their students who helped write and illustrate a children's book, Daniel and Emily. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Wow. It's amazing. Amy, Rachel, Daniel, Emily. Yes. I got it all right. Yep. I didn't think I would. I got it all. It's a full couch. So talk a little bit about, first, let's dive into rare diseases. Yesterday we had Dr. Bupp on the show who kind of broke it down for us, but it's not as rare as people think.
Right. Yeah, a rare disease is defined as something that affects fewer than 200,000 people in the United States. And while each rare disease doesn't affect many people in the population, there are over 7,000 of them. So when you add that all up, there's about 1 in 10 people that are affected by a rare disease, and about half of them are children.
Think about a classroom or think about where you work. I mean, out of 10 people, 1 of them could be suffering from a rare disease, so not that rare. So, but putting them all together is important in drawing attention to this. So this book you wrote called Better Together, whose idea was this? Who's taking credit for it? Somebody is.
Our student.
So I'm so sorry. I was looking at the grown-ups. Daniel, what was the motivation behind a book for this?
So we did a book because we wanted to support the rare disease community and kind of empower children to have a character that they could reason with and kind of teach their classmates about rare disease.
Okay. Yeah. And so Emily, how did you go about writing a children's book? I mean, that's definitely different than the stuff that you're normally writing in college, I'm sure, right?
Right. Yeah. So we actually split up into 2 groups. So we had a writing team and then an illustrating team.
Oh, great.
And so I think we both worked on our own separate things. So yeah, Daniel and his team wrote about the storyline, and then I helped illustrate it through watercoloring.
You did some illustrations.
Yes.
It's my daughter's favorite part, of course. The illustrations are very important when it comes to books like this. So why to children? Why was it important to get this message to them?
Well, so we have a rare disease symposium coming up, and one of the main themes of the symposium is exploring what's common across rare disease.
Okay.
And so what was important to us was thinking about what might be a common experience for children with rare diseases, even though they would have different rare diseases. And so this idea of, well, they can tell you more about the story, but what happens in the story is to highlight something that many children who have a rare disease may experience and struggle with.
Yeah, a lot of times I think we automatically just think of the adults who are suffering from this, and maybe not the children who are having these rare diseases, which also affects the adults, mom and dad, right? So Daniel, tell us a little bit about the storyline.
So Better Together is a story about a child with a rare disease named Sam. Sam is frustrated by the inability to play with other children on the playground. That night, in a dream, Sam sees a tiger whose animal friends find creative ways to play, and then in the morning, he wakes up and finds that courage to play with the other kids, and they find that it's better to play together.
So Emily, you had to draw tigers.
Yes, yeah, that was the hardest part, I think.
I was about to say, drawing animals, not the easiest, but I can't wait. I haven't got a chance to crack the book open, but I want to see how you did that. Because
Let me know.
That's not hard to do. That's not easy to do. When it comes to this book and the symposium, how do they combine together? What's the connection there?
So the goal is with the symposium, with our projects, is to help find common threads across different rare diseases, because while you may not know someone who has the same rare disease as you, there's a lot of things in common with other people who have other rare diseases. And so this book is about a common experience that children may have if they have a rare disease in their interactions with their peers. And so we're hoping that we can support parents and classrooms in educating their children about rare diseases.
Yeah, parents are always looking for that perfect book for what their child's going through, and this could fill a pretty big hole, a big need out there. So talk about the symposium. Who should come to this Rare Disease Day symposium? We've mentioned it a couple times. When and where is it?
Yes. So the symposium is coming up on Rare Disease Day, which is February 29th. So not this Saturday, but the following.
The leap day,
Saturday.
right?
Yes,
a rare day.
Rare.
Yeah, that is very rare. Yeah,
It's a
okay,
rare day.
very nice,
Yes,
very nice.
yes. So everybody that's a part of the rare disease community is welcome to attend.
Excellent.
So that includes patients, it includes family members, it includes people in the medical community as well as the research community, and also advocates. We have a special track this year for pre-health and medical students that are wanting to learn more about the rare experience and how to better care for patients that have a rare disease.
And you're selling this book at the symposium?
Yeah, and it will be sold at a discount at the symposium.
Okay, so get that, and I'm sure raising this money, where's the money going to go?
The money goes into our projects that support the rare disease community. We have other educational projects where we teach kids about rare diseases in classrooms and things like that.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Daniel. Great to meet you. And Amy, Rachel, thank you so much for leading the way at Calvin. Great thing. Rare Disease Day Symposium 2020, right there. The details on your screen. Saturday, February 29th, that Rare Leap Day. Where you can get the book information at calvin.edu/press. We'll be right back.